Thank you, Peter, for joining us this week and for doing our interview that'll go out on Sunday. It's great to have you with us, Peter. And I just want to thank you as well for just being such a lovely retired priest amongst us. It's great to be working alongside you. It really is. And just chatting with you, I've just found out that you've been ordained 40 years this year.
40 years this year, that's right, yeah.
That is truly amazing. It's my 40th wedding anniversary this year as well. So we've obviously got that date in common, 1981. But wow, fantastic, Peter, that is, 40 years ordained. So at the beginning of lockdown, I know that Rod asked you if you would kindly look after the Wednesday midweek communion in a spiritual and in a pastoral capacity. So we're coming out of lockdown now, and I just want to catch up with you and see how that's been and what you've been up to, really.
Well, I suppose the main thing that I've been doing is what we've come to call the Wednesday Word, which was really trying to supply folk who couldn't come on a Wednesday because there was no Wednesday service with some of the things they would have got if they'd come. So, like, for example, I recruited a number of those who preach, including yourself, in the church to provide a single side of A4 homily, which gets sent out every week. That is the Wednesday Word. Then a little letter goes out with it with news items for prayer, birthday greetings, all of those we try to do on a Wednesday. So that's trying to keep that going. And the thing, of course, we couldn't do Holy Communion that way. So we're missing that. And of course, after church, the coffee, the chat, the cake, and all of that. Sadly, not bad either, but hopefully won't be too long now.
So Peter, the initial remit really for Wednesday Word was for those people that probably weren't on social media, or
it basically was for the whole of the people who would normally come on a Wednesday. That's who we started with. So quite a few of them are on email, and they get it by email.
Okay.
But then a number of other people in the parish heard about it and said, could we have it too? And then we discovered, of course, that quite a lot of people aren't on email. They don't use the internet.
Yes.
And so we've taken to printing off copies, which are delivered. You've done quite a lot of deliveries. Margaret Didcutt at St Barnabas has done some. Tom Wynne now helps with delivering, and I deliver some as well. So I reckon about 40 people in the West Cheltenham churches get it hard copy. They don't have email, so they don't see the church notices. They can't come to our Sunday morning services online. They can't join the hubs, anything like that. So that's hopefully a weekly link with West Cheltenham Church.
It seems actually like it's been a lifeline to a lot. And I know from my delivery round, I deliver 16, and I put stamps on a couple of them each week. And I've thoroughly enjoyed it, to be honest, Peter, all through lockdown. I've got my route. Sometimes I walk, and often I go on my bike. And as I'm delivering, I'm praying for the people that are going to receive them, and really pray that this just hits a real spiritual spot for them, and that they feel connected to us, and obviously enhances their journey with their Lord. But I've come to a point now where I can no longer do my delivery round, unfortunately. My diary's just got too full. With coming out of lockdown, I found that I couldn't get them out on Wednesday. It was going into Thursday, and sometimes it was creeping into Friday. So, we're in that stage now, aren't we, of now we are coming out a bit more. What's the future looking like? So I wonder what your thoughts are on that.
Well, my thought has been that once we're able to meet as a midweek congregation again without all the social distancing, so more or less back to normal, we can actually have communion, have cake and coffee and chat afterwards, that to actually stop the Wednesday Word in its present form. But I think it's becoming more and more apparent that it's meeting a need which isn't going to go away.
Yes.
So what I'm thinking of doing, and maybe some who are watching the service today are going to be able to respond to this. Getting together a few people who might be interested in talking about and thinking about and planning how we can go on meeting those needs, what needs are being met by the Wednesday Word, and what can we do to carry on meeting needs. I mean, phone calls have been good, I know. Nigel Graham has done quite a bit of phoning round of people. That's been excellent. And there have been chats on the doorstep sometimes when we deliver. But there will still be some people I know who will not be able to come to any service on a Sunday or a Wednesday, who can't watch the YouTube service. And what are we going to do about them? That's what we need to get together and think about for the future.
Yeah, absolutely, Peter. And that is so valuable that we continue to look after these people pastorally and spiritually. So yeah, that is, and you know, like Peter said, if anybody's listening that wants to be involved with that, then please do get in touch with us, because you know we are planning this as a way forward. Vital ministry, absolutely. Well, I want to take this opportunity as well, Peter, just to thank you so much for, I know you've included other people and people have been involved, but, you know, you've coordinated all this over the 12 months plus now. And done the, you know, the newsletter faithfully every week. So, you know, thank you so much. You are a very pastoral vicar. You are a very pastoral person, and it's very much appreciated. It really is.
Well, thank you for saying that. But as I was saying to someone the other day, it's a great privilege when you're retired still to feel you can contribute something.
Yes.
That's much, you know, I really appreciate being able to do that.
Yeah, great. Well, long may that continue. Well, thank you again, Peter, and thank you for agreeing to do this interview. And you know, God bless, all the best, and have a good week.
Thank you very much.
Okay, bye.
Bye.